hello there and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscription is and always will be absolutely free. Anyway, in this video we are going to be asking the question, is the Royal Horticultural Society Gardens at Wisley England's best garden? Well, that's what we are suggesting, so we went to Wisley to have a look around and show you what it's all about. I mean, it's not the oldest garden. I mean, you could look at Kew Gardens, but is that more of a historic collection? I don't know. It's down to you to decide. If you agree with us or disagree, then put that in the comments. We would love to hear from you, because if there's any great suggestions of some fantastic gardens here in the UK, then we would love to go over and have a look at it. Anyway, let's roll VT. Lorna.
Hello.
So we're at Wisley, as you know, because we've just done a whole journey to get here. We got these weird, well, these are willows. They look a bit like corners, but these are willows.
They do really look like corners, don't they?
Yeah.
They're amazing. I like them. You're not quite sure, are you?
It looks a little bit Alice in
Arty.
Wonderland to me.
Yeah, I think, when do you see this? It's so obviously man-made in a garden, isn't it? As
Yes.
most gardens are, but I think they're fabulous, you know? It's a bit different, isn't it? It's not what you're expecting at the side. I think they look a bit arty. They look a bit different.
They do catch the eye. It is a great feature.
Yeah, I like it. You know, you always do willow sort of structures, don't you? And they're all a bit boring, but this is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I like different.
I haven't seen.
Great.
Yeah, and we haven't seen these before. Well, we haven't seen these anywhere else other than here.
On
Although,
this scale, I think
may
it's
capture.
great. So why not? That's
Yeah.
what I say. Why not?
and it's great, especially this time of year when not much is happening.
No.
So at least someone's making the effort. So
And it's a
I
gorgeous
think it's all
yellow.
right.
It's a gorgeous yellow, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I
So,
think they need more of it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Just do some more.
And maybe do use some corners, but then you're not going to get this massive growth that you would do on these willows.
No, they're great, aren't they? So yeah.
Well, do you know what? Daylight's burning. Not that you can see.
Yeah.
It's somewhat a shocking day for light, but let's get going, have a look around, see what else they're doing.
Let's go see. Hello.
This is a great plant I particularly like. This is Prunus cerula, otherwise known as the Tibetan cherry, and it's one of the really lovely bark effect maples. Probably one of the best ornamental bark maples that you
Really
can get.
gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, and do you know what? This is one of the over here. It's my face here. Face. This is one of the first trees that we learned when I went to college many years ago, last century. Not 100 years ago, just last century. But a Prunus cerula, superb. You do see this. We saw this originally. This was planted as a avenue down at Highdown Gardens,
Yes.
but the plants got so old they removed them.
Yes.
There's only one left, and that's not even an original. But there you go. If you're looking for ornamental bark, we used to be told by Hilary Newman, no less. He was trained at Edinburgh Botanic Gardens. He used to say, "Good luck to rub the bark, and also keeps the colour and shine on it." So really nice. Prunus cerula. Okay, Lorna.
Hello.
See that plant behind you? That white
The white one.
bark. Do you know what that's called?
Is it a rosa?
No.
Is it a? I do know this. Or I did know this, and now I've forgotten. Not berberis.
I'll just tell you.
Okay, please. Look relieved then, didn't
And
I?
this is the genuine name, Cockburnianus.
You know I'd laugh.
Oh, ridiculous, isn't it? There you go. I thought you'd laugh more on that. Now this is something that I think I like. I do like it now. The old Edgeworthia. It's hard to get this looking good, but you know, it's. I think in someone else's garden it looks amazing. I don't know if I want it in mine, but do you know what? Do you like it? I don't know. Put it in the comments. I think I do like it. I certainly like it here. There you go. If you've ever wondered how they do clean the glass on these massive glass houses, there you go. A man with a stick and a crane. Don't see it every day, don't you know? Lorna, the other day I published an article on how hardy are aspidistra, because you know they're typically known as a Victorian houseplant because of their cast iron constitution. Indeed, their common name is the cast iron plant. Well, can I just show you over here? if you can, I'll
Look at those.
hopefully.
Is that underplanted?
Yeah, it's
with
an underplanting of aspidistra all under those palms there.
Well, it's great.
They don't look bad at all. And can I just say, it gets colder up here than it does where we live.
It does, yes, a few degrees colder, definitely. So they lost a
Indeed.
lot more of their stuff.
That's
That
right.
means that we can plant ours out.
Yeah, I'm going to chop it into quarters. I'll probably do a little video on that. And I mean, it's been
Plant it
outside anyway for the last year. It went down to -5. It looks 5. It does, but it is. It's a shade. It likes to shade, likes to dry, and so it's got a canopy of protection like they have there.
And also it protected by the glass house at the back there. So a little sort of
And you can be all right. And
Right.
and you don't. I've never sold it in the garden centres, and I've never seen it for sale as an outdoor plant. But look,
We've got a warm wall.
there you go. It is out. You can grow it outside, no problem at all.
Fabulous.
Look at that absolute beauty. Now that's a magnolia. Now, I don't know what magnolia that is, but what I'm hoping to do is have a quick look around the other side, and should have a name, because that is not a stellata and is not Silangiana, which is what you typically find. So hopefully the label won't make me a liar. We'll find out what it is for you. Oh,
I think it's a magnolia.
yes,
Salicifolia.
yeah.
What does remember?
You flopped it at the end.
It is.
What does salicifolia mean, darling?
Silver leaves. Folia meaning leaves.
Yes.
Salici meaning early. No, that's
No.
very cool. I don't know.
Oh, well, salicifolia would be willow-like, because the genus of willow is Salix.
Really?
And we can't.
How's this willow like?
Well, it hasn't got the leaves on it, has it? It's a magnolia flower. Usually flower on naked stems. Look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it? It's like handkerchiefs hanging off a stick.
It does look like lilodendron or the handkerchief.
Lilodendron.
No, it's not lilodendron. What is it? The
Oh,
Catalpa biganoise.
No.
Oh, honestly.
Handkerchief
So
tree.
Could not.
Is it nicer? NYSSA.
Yeah. maybe.
I would have to check it. I would have to check it.
Biganoides.
Big noises. No. Right, anyway, just to confirm.
What's Spider's memory?
Spider's memory.
What's it there?
This is interesting and new, Lorna. Look, they're planting out a whole massive area with a lot of grasses herbaceous on a nice windy curve. What do you think of that?
I like it. I like the way the beds curve up too. So I haven't just got the soil flat. The whole thing is quite curvy, isn't it? Quite loose. I'm liking that. I think we should do more curves.
More curves. And this is one of the things I really like about Wisley at the moment, is they are consistently investing in massive projects. And look at that, that is a huge operation going on. God knows what they're doing, but give it another year or two and this, I imagine, will look absolutely spectacular. What a load of noise going on. Don't get run over. See, I know this isn't, but it always reminds me of that Chinese plate, you know, the blue and white Chinese plate of the garden, which is on a, always looks like it's on a hill with a sort of big willow, the water, but I know it's not, but it always makes me feel, oh, look at that, they look like giant bonsais over there. Yeah, lots of, I mean, it's probably about 10 years ago when we first started coming up here, it wasn't very well maintained. You know, there's a lot of weeds going through, but look at that, that is fantastic. It's been top dressed, weeded.
Yeah.
It's really low look the sun actually working.
Yellow stones, isn't it? It does seem very yellow, this stone.
I don't think I like the colour of the stones.
I don't think I like it. It looks like weed killers come through and killed everything. From a distance, it looks like we put weed killer on grass and it all gets very yellow. I mean, maybe they fade down.
You missed one, idiot!
They may fade down, but from a distance it looks like that's the yellow. Whereas that's much whiter. That's nicer.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just wet, but
Yeah, it could be new. I mean, they will discolour.
Maybe just tipped out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty, isn't it? It's like a little grass tail.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just
Yeah,
imagine.
I'm sure they're fade.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like them.
Can you imagine how much work and effort has been put into putting these massive auction place? Look at that.
That's nice, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it?
Chamaecyparis obtuse anana gracilis. So if you want one and it got a good 50 years to wait, you'll have something like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Out of breath yet?
No.
Can I just point out behind you? That is gorgeous, that rosemary.
It's gorgeous.
Well, they're not rosemaries anymore, are they?
Salvia.
Got reclassified.
Yes. Still, everyone
Yeah.
has its rosemary.
This has been there for years, I remember this 10, 15 years ago, but you can see how they've stripped all the old leaf off it to expose the bark. That's absolutely gorgeous. I really like that. You
Maybe
could
I'll
say
look like that soon.
no, but again, it has that sort of bonsai quality.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Anyway, what we've got to look at is the new glass house for the alpines.
Hey.
I'll show you one of my absolute favourite alpine plants. Just down there, it is a gorgeously wonderful pulsatilla. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how clearly you can see that, but obviously they have a massive collection of alpines because they're constantly changing over what's in the main display houses. But look at that, because of the time of year, this Fagus hasn't got any leaves on it, or very few. You can actually see through it and see the rest of the collection. Look at that, you don't see that very often. Now we've got a video on hardy Opuntias that will be coming out a little bit later on, and just to prove the point that they do exist, we've got Lindheimia just here growing outside of the alpine glasshouse. Look at that, that's fantastic because that's just been through the winter, and really, can you see any winter damage on that at all? I can't see any. So we're in it. We are now in the not tropical garden, as Lorna has earlier corrected me, exotic gardens, because we don't have tropical gardens in the UK because they don't cope. But yeah, tropical effect, exotic garden. So there is still stuff to see. Usually in the summer it's absolute riles, some superb specimens. But we're going to walk around. We're going to see what's coming through the ground. We're going to see what's looking good now. See if there's anything being rather badly damaged, like what happened last year, and just point out what we see of interest. So, what do you want to look at first?
Okay, let's go and have a look at the bananas.
Bananas it is. Banana me up. Well, here you go, the bananas.
Look at these. You see, really, they're just moving out, aren't they?
Yeah.
Through the path soon. It's come right to the edge, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see they just. I mean, these are further behind the nails.
Yeah.
And admittedly these haven't been protected, so the ones that are protected which are in there, because you always need to make sure you've got some that will survive.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly, I mean, look at that, that's what happened. This happened all from last year, or last, not the winter just gone, but the one before, when it got so cold, the pseudostems, which is what they call the trunk, it's not a true trunk, pseudostems, they died back from the cold. But as you can see, all these new bits all grew back again in the spring. But
that's unusual. No Persicaria there, so they've cut that right back, haven't they? So obviously it's quite woody there where they cut that back. But
it's that red dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at the size of that one over there. It's big, isn't it?
It's going to really come back.
Yeah, I do like the red dragon, but I do find that in gardens they
Quite
can,
invasive, isn't it?
yeah, they can get pretty big. You know, take over quite easily.
They do. Need a big space. But they do look good.
See, that's interesting. That's a Paulonia there, and the key thing about Paulonia is that it does produce a very large leaf, but only if you coppice it. And you see here they've done a proper job on coppicing that. So, although there's no budding at the moment, that should put out some massive leaves. Like in the early summer. You know, you've got facts here looking a bit knackered, but you've got the tetrapanics are starting to bud through, which is nice. Now the palms are looking good. You've got quite a variety of palms over here. That's actually a typical Tetracarpus Fortunii. Got another one there. They did have back in the day. Look, you can see. The Washingtonia robusta, and it was a really big specimen. That stood about 4 or 5 meters tall, but we had that cold winter 2 years ago. That got completely ruined and killed off, and there you go. That's what's left of it. That is not ever going to grow back, and be honest with you,
No.
they probably won't plant those again, will they? Because
No.
just too much of a risk.
Too much, yeah.
You've just seen something interesting. What did you want to point out?
Trachiocarpus, a very striking plant.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's.
it looks really good how they've cut that off.
Yeah, usually it's a load of fibrous
Yeah.
mass, isn't it, and bits of old leaf petioles, but they've stripped that, and I think that really looks quite nice, doesn't it?
It's a really good effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, another one over there. They've done that really well. It's really unusual, so I do like that.
Is that a Butia capitata over
I
there?
think so. Looks like it.
Yeah. We'll have a look, just in case I've got the naming of that wrong.
So this is unusual. I thought maybe it was a small Trachiocarpus, but it's a needle palm. And I think they're in the back of the border, so I never really noticed them here. But it looks very good, a result of that. But it is quite nice being quite shrubby. It's like a palm shrub, isn't it?
It does, yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, it reminds me of shamrocks, but without the trunk. So it's just different. It's like a fatsia. It's more like a fatsia. It's coming up being more of a shrub.
It's a bit. Can I just show? Still my favourite conifer of all conifers, favourite pine of all pines in the world, the Montezuma pine, Pinus Montezuma A. And do you know why they are so called, darling?
Is it after Lord Montezuma?
Lord King.
King? Is it King?
Well, it is, but I'll explain why.
Okay, I was just making it up.
It is because the foliage on the plants were akin to the headwear of Montezuma, which, if I can demonstrate, is almost an exact image of said King Montezuma. Beautiful, beautiful long pines. Oh, Lorna.
He's asked me to smell the bark, and I'm not really sure if I believe him or not, but he's asked me to do it on this Montezuma pine. Are you sure?
Well, apparently if it's, I mean, today's not a warm sunny day, but apparently if you smell it, it gives an absolutely lovely aroma coming off of it. You smell anything?
No.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Stupid people on the
Just
internet.
the spiny. Look at it. Maybe smell that.
stick that up your nose and see if that does anything.
Yes, I think it might.
Oh, well, there you go. I did get that one right. So yeah, Butia capitata. These are wonderful if you can,
amazing,
you can
aren't they?
find one to buy them in. They're very expensive.
So
and if you
elegant.
can pick a good one, well, not pick a good one. If you get a choice of these, you can get these in an absolutely beautiful, steely, silvery blue colour.
Yeah.
This one isn't.
No.
Maybe it's because you just don't get the sun.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that blue comes out in the sunnier, brighter sunshine.
No, they're so
But
exotic. They're so
still
gorgeous.
stunning. And other than this, we've got the other really commonly found hardy palm, which is the Joubert, which I think they've got over here, but it's quite small. Joubert chiliensis, Chilean wine palm, if I got that correct, but terribly small. But they've got an absolutely huge one at Chelsea, where the Physic Garden we visited last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
that was a good one. That was a big boy. That
Yeah.
was really interesting. But they just take a really, really long time to grow. But still worth having if you've got big pockets and a big butt. All right, so you see that Trachycarpus forturnii there. It's got like really sort of like long fronds that sort of drip off the actual the palm frond itself. But if you look over here, we have a different cultivar here of the Trachycarpus with much stiffer, much more formal, rounded fronds, and I really quite like these. They seem to be much slower growing, and again, you don't see them very often, but you can get them in the UK. But I think it's a much smarter, much more tidy architectural look.
Much more architectural.
Yeah,
It's
I
much
completely
more
agree.
architectural, yeah, that's like a less formal.
Let's
but
go
this
back.
one is very
What a
subtle.
mess. Yeah, that's like your hippie, your hippie older brother,
And children.
and that's like the
This is
cool
very
kids.
formal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, buttoned up.
I mean,
It's
imagine
got its
have-
tuxedo on this one. It's
Indeed,
looking
yeah.
great.
Imagine having that as an avenue either side of your country
Yeah,
house,
it's very
which
good.
we don't have. But yeah, really,
Obviously.
really, really nice. And there is that star of the show that has been hidden, really, possibly to prevent theft, but you can't steal that now. It's way too big, and you know, in time that gets bigger. But that is a variegated, extremely rare Trachycarpus,
Yeah,
and
amazing.
that is going to be actually amazing in the next few years when that puts on some height. But that colour, the sort of shining gold, really, really stands out.
That's stunning. Hello. Look at this monkey puzzle.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
It's looking very good.
I've got a problem with monkey puzzles in gardens. You know why?
We don't keep monkeys.
Keep monkeys. Just, I mean, they are structurally, architecturally brilliant.
Is it because they get too big?
I just get
They're
too
massive,
big.
aren't they? I mean, you see them planted in the most inappropriate places, for like Magnolia grandiflora, isn't it? And you're just thinking that it's just going to cause problems, I guess. I mean, that's going to dominate the whole place here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's they're just small beds. Small bed. You see this a lot in genuine botanical gardens where they'll
Try and crowbar enough plants in, aren't
yeah,
you?
you put something like that in it, and then in 50 years' time, nothing
Yeah.
else will grow
I mean,
underneath
it's fine. Ouch!
it. And that's why your monkey can't climb it.
A bit spiky. It's fine now. It looks amazing in the juvenile stage, but as soon as it gets mature, it's too big, and it'll lose all these, and they get a big stem, and then all the height's up there. But yeah, what have they done here? Is this a Polonia?
Do you know
Does
what?
it
I don't know.
have Pollard in it?
Do you know, I was going to say catalpa, but I didn't want to say it in case I was wrong, but it was.
I'm surprised by this. I mean, it just not like a plush cut. It's not even like back to knuckles or anything, so it's not like a pollard. That's quite a big.
That's a brave cut, isn't it?
I'd say it's too big.
I mean, you will put out a load of extending growth straight at the top
but
now.
that will decay back. That seems a bit excessive.
Ooh.
I wouldn't have actually done that. That's just like almost like
You've been told, Wisley.
topping.
You have been told. That is not how you do
Yeah,
that.
I-
Especially that top one there, which is
I
like a
got
flat
two colours
cut.
here. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
I got to the branch colour and done everything perfect there. But this one, I just find that will just start to decay back down. Yeah, seems a bit odd.
Ooh.
Okay, well, sure on that one.
Aerobotra. Can never remember what it's loquat. Japanese loquat aerobotra. Nice new leaf coming out there.
Yeah, it's lovely.
But on the whole, do you know what? You do have enough structure and evergreen
Yeah,
stuff
it looks great.
for interest. I mean, there's those
Yeah.
lovely pines again. Do you know what? If I had to marry a plant, I'd marry that. Is that inappropriate?
Yes.
But there you go. The wonderful garden, exotic
I shall
gardens,
give you some time alone with your future wife.
future plant. Lorna, You're a big fan of magnolias, aren't you?
I am.
And you've just seen one that has taken your...
I really like this one.
You did, haven't you?
Look at it. It's just so exotic. Just so delicate how it holds it. And it's coming down, but just look at the inside. Look at those. Absolutely beautiful.
It's like they're not real, isn't it? It's like they're plastic.
Yeah. Oh, I absolutely love it.
Well, this cultivar is called Anticipation. And to be honest with you, that is truly beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So would you like one of these?
Yes, please.
Okay. So is this your favourite magnolia?
Yes.
Well then there you go, viewers. If you want to know which magnolia is Lorna's favourite magnolia, it is Anticipation. And a truly wonderful specimen that we have seen because we are at RHS Wisley today. And there you go. It is beautiful. Did you know magnolias are so old that they are not actually bee pollinated? They are insect / beetle pollinated. But that is beautiful, and there's so much on it. It's a shame it's not a nice sunny blue sky day, because I reckon that would really shine, and it isn't too big. But if you've got anything you'd like to add to that, tell us what your favourite magnolia is. You can do so in the comments, because we would like to have a look and see what those are. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was a quick one. See you later in the next video. So there you have it. That was our look at Royal Horticultural Society Gardens at Wisley. Is it England's best garden? Let us know what you think in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.